I'm O'Reilly. Whilst in London, I'm thrilled to say we've got Mozart Estate. Lawrence, are you there, mate?
Yeah, hi.
How are you keeping?
Good.
We're going to have a good, serious, long chat in a short while, but before that, I'd like you to introduce your bandmates, please.
We are Mozart Estate, and on the drums we've got Tom Pitts, keyboards and vocals, Charlie Hanna, on guitar and vocals, it's Zab Clark, and on bass, the great Rusty Stone.
Fabulous. OK, so you're going to do next, or first up rather, a song that we've played an awful lot on this programme already. So you're going to do Vanilla Gorilla for us?
Yeah, it's our new single.
Yeah, brilliant. OK.
And we haven't sold any copies yet, so go out and buy it.
Absolutely, I will tomorrow, mate. OK, to it then.
No, not you. No,
I will, mate.
That's
OK, Mozart Estate live in session.
I've got a shark fin on my back, always ready to attack. Ample poise to rally boys, we're a violent pack. You've got peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. You've got peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. I got a feeling that feelings are gonna go out of style. Yeah, I've got quite a hunch that they're not coming back for a while. You've got peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. You've got peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. Well, I'm the kind of guy that'll never grow old. Yeah, even when he's lost his teeth and his head is bald. You've got peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. You've got peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. I'm gonna tell you something about yourself that you never heard before. I'm gonna pistol with the monkey grip and slip at the can of four. And pessimistic Papa's gonna scratch you with his monkey paw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Peanuts in your pockets to feed Vanilla Gorilla. I can't arrest you just because I did test you. I can lock you up in a prison cell. You've got peanuts in your pocket to feed Vanilla Gorilla. You've got peanuts in your pocket to feed Vanilla Gorilla. You've got peanuts in your pocket to feed Vanilla Gorilla. Vanilla Gorilla, Vanilla Gorilla, Vanilla Gorilla, Vanilla Gorilla, Vanilla Gorilla, Vanilla Gorilla. You got peanuts in your pockets. You got peanuts in your pockets. Peanuts in your pocket.
OK, Mark Riley in Salford Media City, whilst in Maida Vale, London, we have got the band playing for us tonight, which would be Mozart Estate. Lawrence.
Hiya.
Hello, mate. So, do you know, whenever one reads an interview with you, and you don't do that many, but when you read an interview with Lawrence, you often see the words cult figure within there, which is a dream of many musicians, you'd have to say, but it's not really what you set out to achieve, is it?
It's not fair, is it?
No, I would agree with that. Why would you say it's not fair?
Yeah, well, it should be pop star, I think. That's what I was hoping for.
Right, OK, now...
Yeah, cult figure means, you could be doing various other things in your life as well, if you were a cult figure.
It means...
I want to be a pop star, so that's all I do.
Yeah.
Pop.
I mean, my interpretation is that it means that, you know, you mean an awful lot to not as many people as perhaps you might.
Yeah, I guess that's a good description. Yeah.
Okay.
I think what we're trying to do is build it up to... So that we've got, like, millions of fans, and I don't have to go on a buzz anymore, and I get driven everywhere, and after a gig, it's straight back to a big hotel. That's kind of what I'm after.
Yeah, okay. Well, I certainly hope you get there, mate. And so, I know that you did set out to write the perfect pop song. So what is your idea of the perfect pop song? Somebody else's, I mean.
Well, like 3 minutes or under, a double chorus at the end. Won't take long to get to the main chorus at the beginning, and solo in the middle.
Okay, and so do you think anybody has achieved the perfect pop record yet?
Oh, gosh, there's millions of them, Mark.
What's your favourite?
Gosh, it goes right back to Peggy Sue, Buddy Holly, right through to... There's so many, but I suppose in the punk days, they were my favourite pop songs, really, because I thought they had an edge as well. I think when the lyrics became a little more realistic... I really got involved.
Well, can you give me an example? I mean, what bands meant a lot to you in the punk movement?
Gosh, I mean, say like a pop song, for example, then would be Swallow My Pride, the Ramones.
Right.
That's real good. And I think what happened was, I didn't realise it until I learnt to play guitar, but the songs that I was attracted to all had minor chords in them.
Right.
And yet they were still... very, very poppy, but catchy with a move to a minor chord. They were the ones that always got me, which Swallow My Pride is a perfect example. But I like records by Alternative TV, and I thought they should have been on EMI, and had a chance at the charts. But I think, I guess, really, if you say to me, perfect pop song is Fit Goddard. And, I mean, why wasn't Split Up the Money number one?
Oh, mate, tell me about it. And, there's so many of his tunes. Stop That Girl is just one of the greatest pop songs
Stop
ever.
That Girl, that's a top tenner. There's so many Vic Goddard. He made a record in early 80s called Songs for Sale, where he made a swing album, I guess, just to prove he could.
Yeah, well, I saw him on that tour as well. But it's funny you should mention the Ramones because, of course, one of the, supposedly, the influences on the Ramones were the Stooges and the Bay City Rollers, who were poles apart.
Yeah, they liked Saturday Night by the Rollers.
Yeah.
Which is an incredible song.
It is. Have you seen that footage of the Bay City Rollers doing that tune? But they're in front of an audience of, I would say the average age is probably 65 to 70. And there's even a lady there knitting in the audience. It's just one of the greatest clips you will ever see in your life.
Well, I've never seen that.
Oh, mate. Honestly, find it. It's just brilliant. So what would you say is the closest you've ever come to writing this perfect pop song?
Oh, gosh. I think Relative Poverty.
Mm.
And that's pretty damn perfect, I reckon. That sounds like a hit record. I think Vanilla Gorilla, for sure. That's a hit record. With Felt, I was trying really hard with things like Penelope Tree, which was... We got it down. We did it exactly 3 minutes long. I mean, that's how hard we were trying.
Right, okay. Yeah, well, that's some commitment. And, you say relative poverty, and I did discuss it at the time, and some people thought that I, or you, were being flippant about it, but I knew that you weren't. But, of course, it's a very, very jolly tune, really a perfect pop music, I would say. And, but, of course, the lyrics are really kind of tug at the heartstrings, put it that way.
Yeah, I think with the glam stuff that I was into... I was just a tiny bit let down by the lyrics. I would think, I wish someone would come out with like a relevant lyric as well as the great tunes, I mean, I love things like Hello, Star-Studded Sham, and I think, things...
Back in the New York Groove and all that
New York Groove. But I thought there was room for a band who had a social conscience as well, and did some hard-hitting lyrics, and that's kind of what we tried to do with Mozart Estate, was to imagine a band, a sort of glam kind of band that had some hard-hitting words. So that's the idea, really, to kind of move the pop song on a bit, because it's easy to write a kind of Moon in June lyric. They're so common. And yet, it's really hard to find an outstanding lyric in a pop song.
Do you think the mass audience is ready for that, though? Because, like I say, I mean, it's such a sing-along tune, Relative Poverty, until you get to grips with the lyrics, which, are heartbreaking.
Yeah, I think they are. I mean, I think hard-hitting lyrics have always been there, like, let's say, Hurricane, Bob Dylan. Yeah, that was a number one. It should have been a number one single. I mean, it probably got in the charts in America. I'm not sure, but that was very hard hitting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, absolutely. I mean, he had a fire in his belly over that one, didn't he? I'd read an interview in The Idler with Will Hodgkinson recently, and it mentions that your one moment of luxury in your house is a lush armchair which was made for you in Paris. Is this right?
Yeah, it's still in the plastic. My flat's not ready yet.
Oh, it's so special. It's so special that you need to get your apartment ready for it, is it?
Yeah, well, I thought I was going to be ready, and then you can't get workmen in London. They just won't come to your house.
Right.
So if I was in Birmingham, my flat would have been ready in about 4 weeks. It's taken like 6 years in London.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
well,
they sort of come round.
That's a call out to any people who are of that ilk in London. You need to get round to Lawrence's house and sort it out. And I tell you, just before we get into the actual tunes, at the end of the same interview, you say, books are my house bricks of my world, records are the slate roof, and clothes are the soft furnishing. That's pure poetry, that, mate.
Wow, that's amazing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I forgot that.
Well, I've just reminded you, and it is. It's a beautiful thing and a beautiful sentiment. So,
yeah, because I think I'm like, I live a kind of solitary life, really, and the books and my records and clothes are, they mean a lot to me. Yeah, that was really well put, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and a great way to sign off that particular interview. And so you did your book sale, didn't you, whereby you put a stamp, property of Lawrence, I think, also. It had some such stamp on it, and you sold these books that meant a lot to you that you read previously. How did that do for you? Was that a success?
Wow, roaring success, Mark.
Yeah?
Yeah, we sold so many books. What it was I had a kind of too many for the flat that I'm in. So I sold the ones that weren't quite 100%, and also some were seconds. Some were the original book that I read, and then I found a mint copy. So we decided to have a big book sale, and we did it at a shop in Broadway Market, it's called, in East London. And yeah, there was queues outside.
It's amazing, but and ironic and almost sad at the same time, because they should be queuing up to buy your records. I'm sure all the people who bought the books bought your records as well. So, a happy ending to that extent. But always great to speak to you, Lawrence. We go back an awful long way. I just mentioned the Lyceum then with the Fall and Felt on the same bill.
Oh, yeah.
We go back a hell of a long way, and it's always a real privilege to have you on the programme. So thank you, and thanks to all the band as well. You're going to do, let me see now, have I got this right here? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tunes for us now in a row. So can you tell us what you're going to do and in what order?
Yeah, we're going to start off with Poundland, and then we're going to do Wiggle With You, Record Store Day. Then we're going to go into Lawrence Takes Over, 4 White Men in a Black Car, and ending on When You're Depressed. So it's like a mini set, really.
Yeah, it is, yeah, okay. Brilliant. Well, there we go.
Most of the songs, Mark, are from the new album, Pop-Up Ka-Ching, and the Possibilities of Modern Shopping. And if anybody wants to buy the granny a Christmas present, it'll knock her socks off.
I agree wholeheartedly, mate. Okay then, so Mozart Estate, live in session. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. In Poundland, it's only a quid. In Poundland, I bought it, I did. In Poundland, it's cheap and cheerful, and in Poundland, nothing costs a grand. The best bargains across the land.
Everyone is shopping in Poundland.
Poundland, there's thousands of things to buy.
Try stopping me.
In Poundland, plastic Christmas trees, bandage for water on the knee. There's Poundlands as far as the eye can see. Without it, where would England be? I can't think, don't frighten me.
Everyone is shopping in Poundland.
Poundland, in Poundland, it's the drug to me. Poundland, I'm addicted, see. In Poundland, things are almost free. In Poundland, don't get two, get three. In Poundland, they're making history.
Everyone is shopping in Poundland. Poundland.
Poundland. In Poundland. 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 Only 100 pennies.
Poundland.
Poundland. Poundland. We're all addicted, see.
That's why everyone is shopping in Pound. Everyone is shopping in Pound. Everyone is shopping in Poundland. Poundland.
I'm gonna wiggle with you 'cause you get me. I'm gonna wiggle like a drug mule itch. I'm gonna wiggle from bow to Stepney. I'm like a fish on a hook with a twitch. Oh yeah, I'm like a fish on a hook with a twitch. I'm gonna wiggle with you 'cause you get me. I'm gonna wiggle like a drug mule's itch. I'm gonna wiggle from bow to Stepney. I'm like a fish on a hook with a twitch. Oh yeah, I'm like a fish on a hook with a twitch. I'm gonna wiggle, yes I'm gonna wiggle, gonna swoop in like an osprey. I'm gonna wiggle straight down the middle, gonna scribble like a stabbed alright. I'm gonna scribble like a stabbed alright. I'm gonna wiggle with you 'cause I like ya. I'm gonna wiggle like a frozen chimp. I'm gonna wiggle from the top of the Belfront Tower until the Mozart estate starts to sink. Oh yeah, until the Mozart estate starts to sink. I'm gonna wiggle, yes I'm gonna wiggle, gonna swoop in like an osprey. I'm gonna wiggle straight down the middle. Is the Mozart estate here to stay? Is the Mozart estate here to stay? I'm gonna wiggle like a hook of Hamza. I'm gonna wiggle like a cool girl's ass. It's a piri-piri chicken bonanza. London is a dustbin full of human trash. Oh yeah, a dustbin full of human trash. Oh yeah, a dustbin full of human trash. Oh yeah, a dustbin full of human trash.
We're gonna make a record and put it on a record store tape. We're gonna make a record and put it on a record store tape. We're gonna make a record and put it on a record store tape. We're gonna make a record and put it on a record store tape. Record store tape.
John Peel,
Record store tape.
Mocky Smith,
Record store tape.
Rough Trade.
We're gonna make a record and
Record store tape.
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 Record store tape. Hey, 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 hey.
Gotta make a record and put it on a record store tape. We're gonna make a record and put it on a record store tape. Record store tape.
John Peel,
Record store tape.
Mocky Smith,
Record store tape.
Rough Trade. Gonna make a record and record store tape. Hill.
Record Store Day.
Ah, Marky Smith.
Record Store Day.
But try.
We're gonna make a record and put it out on Record Store Day. We're gonna make a record and put it out on Record Store Day. We're gonna make a record and put it out on Record Store. We're gonna make a record and put it out on Record Store.
We're gonna make a record and
Record Store Day. Day. He's like a dream, he's like a four-leaf clover. He's gonna rock it and then he'll take over. He's like a dream, he's like a four-leaf clover. He's gonna rock it and then he'll take over. He's like a dream, he's like a four-leaf clover. He's gonna rock it and then he'll take over. He's like a dream, he's like a four-leaf clover. He's gonna rock it then Lawrence takes over.
A&R man, he don't understand. It's like da da da, we're a novelty band. Mr. A&R man, he don't understand. It's like da da da, we're a novelty band. We're taking over. Lawrence takes over. Mr. A&R man, he don't understand. It's like da da da, we're a novelty band. Mr. A&R man, he don't understand. It's like da da da, we're a novelty band. We're taking over. We're taking over. Yeah, we're taking over. Lawrence takes over. Hi, I'm Lawrence, and we're taking over. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car.
Milan Road on a Saturday night. Milan Road on a Saturday night.
4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car.
Milan Road on a Saturday night. Milan Road on a Saturday night.
All the young kids drinking in bars. Girls with flutes, men with jars.
Tumble out into 50 grand cars. Milan Road on a Saturday night. Milan Road on a Saturday night.
All right. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car.
Milan Road on a Saturday night. Milan Road on a Saturday night.
Burger, kebab, halal meat.
Chicken box Leopard high in the street.
Burger, kebab, halal meat.
Chicken box Leopard high in the street. Milan Road on a Saturday night.
All right. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car. 4 white men in a black car.
Milan Road on a Saturday night. Milan Road on a Saturday night.
4 white men in a black car. 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 When you're depressed, you stay in bed and don't get dressed. Won't call in sick, can't use the phone. Hate all your mates, won't leave you alone. When you're depressed, there is no hope. The room stays dark, you just can't cope. Your will suppressed, your heart is still. In this torpid void, you feel so ill. get depressed, oh. You really can't imagine why. You used to care, you used to try. All that effort, such a waste. And mindless fools, rush in haste.
Don't talk cause I won't reply.
This static gloom,
I'm dead inside. Can't picture a future, I'm so repressed.
can't get no sleep, can't get no rest.
Don't fancy you,
Don't fancy
when you're depressed, when you're depressed. When you're depressed, when you're depressed. When you're depressed, when you're depressed. When you're depressed, when you're depressed.
you're depressed, oh. And when you're depressed, you stay in bed and don't get dressed. You never clean, ignore the mess. You live in fear that friends will call. You hide in corners behind the door.
7 years since I had sex.
Never cry, never laugh, don't clean your teeth, don't have a bath. This constant strain, this constant stress.
When you're depressed, when you're depressed. 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 When you're depressed, when you're depressed.
You're depressed, oh.
A wonderful session from start to finish. Mozart Estate with Poundland, I'm Gonna Wiggle, Record Store Day, Lawrence Takes Over, Four White Men in a Black Car, When You're Depressed. So you're playing at the Hare and Hounds in King's Heath tomorrow in Birmingham?
Yeah, we're going back to Birmingham tomorrow.
Okay, excellent. And then you are, am I right in saying you've got two shows at the Lexington on the 9th of December, but the evening one is sold out, so there's the, you can buy tickets for the afternoon show, is that right?
No, that's sold out as well.
Oh, was it? Right,
Yeah,
okay, quite right.
I wanted to do matinee, so we asked the Lexington if we could do matinee so that people can bring their kids.
Yes, it's a great idea. And I've been to see Wild Billy Childish at the Lexington, and he does exactly the same thing. He works a treat. So, well, enjoy tomorrow, enjoy the Lexington. It's been a real treat for us to have you in session tonight. And take care, all of you, okay?
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers.
It's great.
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers.